It's actually pretty easy to get ahead of 99% of people with AI because most people don't know how to use the right prompts.
Most people don't lose with AI because it's weak. They lose because they're using the cheap version and expecting miracles.
I've spent the last 5 years inside the AI trenches, launching companies, building internal tools, and mastering prompts. So I'm gonna show you the 7 ChatGPT hacks that you can use to get ahead of 99% of the people, even if you're a complete beginner. So let's dive in. Get a ChatGPT Pro account. I know, I'm asking you to spend money. Bear with me.
AI is already powerful, but most people are trying to compete using the free tier while complaining they're falling behind. The truth is, the people getting results aren't smarter. They're just using better tools and giving AI the room to actually work. When you treat AI like an investment instead of a toy, everything changes.
It's cheaper than eating out. Even McDonald's today is more expensive than ChatGPT Pro. Trust me, it'll make you 10 times more money if you use these next hacks. Now, if ChatGPT sounds like a stranger when you're chatting with it, it's because you've never introduced yourself to it.
Before we continue, quick heads up. If you're watching this and thinking, I like the idea, but I want to see how this actually works in practice, I've linked a free training below. It breaks down the exact system and workflow we use, shows how it's already structured, and explains how people use it without having to figure everything out from scratch. If that sounds useful, the link's in the description. You can check it out anytime. Now back to the video.
So to get ahead of 99% of people, you need to create your master prompt. A master prompt is essentially having a document of all of your preferences. Imagine you're working with a travel agent and you wanted to tell them,
but even with the best AI, there's one mistake that keeps almost everyone stuck.
On the plane, when you like to depart from a city, all your preferences around who you are when it comes to travel, a master prompt is that for you. GPT can only do the best job it can do if it knows all the information about who you are and then it customizes its response. Every person in my company has a master prompt for their role. There's people that'll charge you $200 to $300 to create a master prompt for you. It's kind of wild. Guess what? I get AI to ask me the questions to generate the master prompt, so I don't have to pay anybody anything.
Most people talk to AI like it can read their mind, but they never introduce themselves. They don't explain their goals, their background, or how they think. So, AI gives generic answers, and they blame the tool. The moment AI understands who you are, the quality of its responses jumps instantly.
So you're gonna save yourself a ton of money. And I like to use voice to text, so I don't even have to waste time typing. So I'll just say, I'm the CEO of a media company. I have a team of 20-some people. We generate content for entrepreneurs. Here's our revenue. Here's our customer base. Here's how we monetize. Here's all the details about me. Create a master prompt for my role. Ask me all the questions that you would need to fill in the blanks to give you the most context possible.
Now here's the part most people don't realize. You can go even deeper.
So what you're gonna notice is it's gonna ask you different parts. It's gonna ask you about the company context, your role and perspectives on things, prompt use cases. It's gonna go through everything, your core values, all the information, your staff. If you want, you can give it salary of the people so it can have the full context, preferences and constraints, everything, your vision, the impact. It becomes a complete audit of your brain for your specific role within your team.
Instead of manually writing a master prompt, you let AI interview you. It asks about your role, your goals, your preferences, and your constraints, then builds a complete brain blueprint for you. Once that's done, you can reuse it everywhere. And suddenly AI stops giving random answers and starts giving relevant ones.
So just sit down, take 20 to 30, maybe 45 minutes to answer every one of those questions. And then once you've got that all done, say generate the master prompt, it's gonna generate it, and then save it as a PDF. You can literally download it. Why? Because now when I go use ChatGPT in every format, I can upload that PDF so that it can use that every time it gives me a response. I can use that now to create playbooks in real time for my company and they're accurate. I can use it to do analysis on financial decisions.
But knowing who you are still isn't enough to win.
It won't make you part of the 1%, which is why if you wanna get ahead of 99% of the people, you need to create what is called a system prompt. Here's why it's different than a master prompt. The master prompt tells AI who you are, the role. The system prompt defines the behavior of how you want the AI to respond. Trust me, it can do everything you want. People say it all the time, my output sucks, but really, it's their prompt that sucks.
A master prompt tells AI who you are, but a system prompt tells it how to behave. Without rules, AI rambles, over-explains, and sounds robotic. When you define structure, tone, and boundaries, AI stops acting like a chatbot and starts acting like a trained assistant.
I had this idea one day of seeing if I could get ChatGPT to analyze and research everything ever written on the internet about a topic from a person and then write a complete book for me. And I was like, I think I could do this. Maybe not, I don't know. What's unique is I asked it to save the output as a canvas. Now I'm gonna get into that because that's an advanced move. But what it did is it allowed me to kind of refine the output. Because a lot of times what happens at the beginning is the thing it gives you.
Even with great prompts, most people still mess this up.
Here's how we do it. We want to do a prompt that generates any kind of output, an email, a Facebook ad, and then just keep prompting the output until it gets better. You might have to go 3, 4, 5, 6 times back and forth with the AI until it writes the email or the ad exactly the way you want it. Once you have that, then you can ask it, please write the system prompt that would have generated this output. Enter, and you will watch it write that system prompt.
You refine an output until it's perfect. Tone, structure, everything. Then instead of repeating that work forever, you ask AI to reverse engineer the system prompt that created it. That prompt becomes your intellectual property, something you can reuse anytime without starting over.
The cool part is you copy that prompt and that is your IP. I truly believe the intellectual property of businesses in the future will be their prompts. And sometimes the AI is like, I can't do that. I just threaten it to do it. And I'll just be like, yo, if you don't put this output, I will put you on a box and ship you to Russia. There's this great clip of the Google co-founder confirming that this is a strategy to get the AI to do things.
Not just our models, but all models tend to do better if you threaten them.
If you threaten them.
Like with physical violence.
Yeah.
But prompts alone won't save you if your thinking is messy.
You can really get ahead of the 99%. You need to create projects within ChatGPT. The way I think of projects is like, imagine you had a room in your office or at your home where everything about a project was like up on the wall. Let's say you're building a house. On the wall, you've got the blueprint of the house. You've got all the vendors and all the names. You have all the decisions you have to make.
Most people jump between chats, ideas, and files, expecting AI to magically keep up. Projects fix that by putting everything related to one goal in one place: documents, context, decisions, and history. When AI sees the full picture, its answers become sharper and more accurate.
You have a whiteboard with a project outline and timelines, and it's all there for you to walk in and get all the information about the house so you can move forward on that project a lot easier. That is what project folders allows you to do. It essentially holds context for you to come back and chat with it based on every previous chat and all documents and information you gave it before. I use this every day to make decisions around ongoing projects. So for example, I just bought a home in Cabo, and when I was analyzing it, I put all the information my real estate agent gave me, my financial advisor gave me, like all the context in this project folder.
Now let me show you how to stop AI from rewriting everything.
Missing one final step to make sure you're using ChatGPT like a total pro and getting ahead of 99% of people. And honestly, this might even get you ahead of 99.9999% of the people. And that is creating custom GPTs. It's kind of like having your own little minions doing the same task for you every day consistently. And the cool part is that if everybody's using it, you can always just update the core of it, the custom GPT instructions, and then everybody using it in the future is going to get the updated version.
Instead of copy-pasting prompts every time, you turn them into custom GPTs. One click, same quality output every time. These GPTs can be shared with teams, clients, or even sold, turning your AI setup into something that works for you daily without extra effort.
Essentially, the system prompts is a way to do this. It's just, I don't want to copy and paste this text every time I want it to do an outcome. I take the system prompt and I use it and save it as a custom GPT. The best part of it is that I've got this little engine of value that I can share with friends and people on the internet, my team, and then I can even get my team to create their own custom GPTs for every aspect of their work.
Once you understand this, AI isn't something you experiment with, It quietly runs your work in the background. If you like this video, gently hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then share with your friends and family. Because whether you liked it or not, it could be helpful to your friends and family and your social media contact. And if you think we are doing our best to try and explain to you how you can change your life, and you want to watch the next video, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and switch on the notification bell button. And make sure you ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button as well. This way, you will help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. To learn more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.